I want to introduce our coaches and give them a chance to talk to you about the exciting things that they've got going on with their squads for this fall. So they know the batting order, but we have, I'll introduce them ahead of time here. We've got Brady Bonsall. Brady is coach of the cross country and track teams. Brady will lead off for us. We've got Rick Squires. A few of you have heard of Rick and his outstanding UNK volleyball teams. We've got Rob Breton, second season as Loper head women's soccer coach. And our anchor leg will be new Loper head football coach, Ryan Hill. So with that, Brady, why don't you come tell us what's going on?
So you all understand the four of us were actually tricked into being here. We all thought we were coming to listen to Dr. Paul Twigg speak. And we can ask him to stand up, and he was ready. Next thing I know, Lucas is introducing us and saying what we're speaking. So anyway, yeah, we're excited about the year getting started. For me, really quick turnaround. Our track and field season ended about a month ago, just over a month ago. And so with that being the case, I, quite frankly, personally, am not actually ready for cross country to start, but I don't have to be. The athletes just have to be. Right? And I think as soon as I get on the bus and go to Missouri Western here in about 2 weeks, I will be. As far as our teams go, both the men's and women's teams qualified for the national meet last year in cross country for the first time in the D2 era. There probably weren't many performances in the history of UNK cross country, men or women, that were as good as what we did at the regional meet. There might not have been as many as that were as bad as what we did at the national meet 2 weeks later. I'm totally honest with you. So hopefully we rectified that. But we lost 3 guys, 2 of whom accounted for 7 All-American awards during their career here. So we do have a lot to replace on the men's side, but we do have a fair amount of talent coming back. And on the women's side, lost our number 1 runner, lost our number 4 or 5 runner. But we have some that are coming along, and honestly, have a recruit from the Kansas City area who turned down Pittsburgh State, turned down Northwest Missouri, turned down K-State in order to come to UNK, and she could be a really big factor for us, I think, before not just this year's over with, but by the time her career is done. So those are probably the highlights for us. Like I said, long track season led to a short summer, but we're definitely looking forward to getting going and particularly getting ready late fall. So, all right, thank you.
Come on up. You're not going to introduce me?
I did it already, Rick.
Oh, okay. I thought I got a separate one. You know, whenever I come to this thing, I'm always a little jealous that I am not an alumni. And not so much that I'm going to go enroll in classes or anything and become one, but it's just tremendous to see this kind of turnout and kind of pride that we have here in Kearney for Loper Athletics. To give you just a little bit of an update here on Loper Volleyball, we're just at the end of our first week, and I like our team a lot. They're working hard, they're great kids. I hope they're good. I think we got a chance to be pretty good. We've got some returning firepower. We've got a few questions yet to answer. The things that people are talking about most right now with our program are the big stadium game on August 30th. We will be in Memorial Stadium, weather permitting, which is not something we say very often with volleyball, but we will be there. I hope it is, we're the 4:30 match, and I can tell you about every day at 4:30 I look outside, and most days I shake my head and I think this could be trouble. But we will be there, and we're excited about that opportunity. We'll have an unbelievable opponent on the other side of the net. Maybe the poll comes out soon. They could be number 1 in the country. And so we'll have a lot of things to deal with on that day. It will be a great way to kick off our season and something that will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for our players. The first time we will play at home, and I want to get this date out there in front of as many people as we can, will be September 6th, which is a Wednesday. And some of you might not know this, but last year in November, the regular season home court attendance mark previously held by UNK in 1996. Is that right? Macarena night? I was not here. Rich was here. UNK had the biggest crowd ever. University of Alaska Anchorage, knocked us off last year. So we are using the first available opportunity that we have for a home match, which is now September 6th on a Wednesday night. And we are going to go get that record back. So we need everybody in Kearney and the surrounding area to bring that thing back to Kearney. We need 4,000 people in that gym. So I think we're going to have a good team. I think we're going to be fun to watch. The conference is going to be, as always, very difficult. Maybe one just quick note. Last year, Northwest Missouri State didn't win the league. We got second. And we just went out and got one of the best players. And she's on our roster this year. She's a grad transfer, and she's going to help us a bunch. So, if you can't beat them, they're one of the players, I guess. So, she's a Lincoln girl from Nebraska. She's off to a great start. Her name is Jaden Ferguson, and we throw her in with some of the returners that we have, Emerson Siza, Peyton Neff, and Lauren Toppenheim, a bunch of players that have a lot of experience, and we're hopeful we're going to have a good season. So we appreciate everybody. No, we were not able to convince 4 teams to come to Kearney for the Rose Ellemeyer Fall Classic this year. First time since I've been here, and they're just getting wiser. I mean, we tried everything. We've only lost twice in 25 years in that tournament, and I don't even remember the last time that was. So we tried paying them and feeding them and giving them hotel rooms, and they just kept saying no. So we're going to try again next year, but our first opportunity to play at home will be that Wednesday, September 6th. Come out and see the Lopers. We need 1 day for 4 days. Help the Sports Center.
Any questions?
What?
Any questions for Rick?
Yeah, any questions?
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rob's up.
I covered them all.
Hit the end.
Well, how do you follow Rick Squires who's been here as long as he has? He's as successful as he has. Again, like Rick said, for me, this is just phenomenal, the amount of support that we have here. Where I was in West Virginia, we would never be able to have this level of support. So this makes me happy to be a Loper consistently. I'm really excited about year 2 of our program. We have a bunch of firsts that have never been done. We had 2 Division I transfers coming at the spring, so that's a great step for us in the right direction. And we have our first international player from South America who's come in, who also trains with the senior national team for half the summer. So she was traveling all through South America, playing different games with the national team and actually starting. So I'm very, very excited about the team. We're very young. We have a lot to learn. We have a lot of things to fix from last year. But let's be honest, we can only go up from where we were last year. With that being said, even with the record we had, we were still not picked last in the conference. So there are teams that believe we're a team to be afraid of, and I want them to come here and hate playing UNK. We're going to play a very high level, hard soccer match. You're going to get to see a lot of competition this year. So I'm very, very excited about the team that we have.
Hello, everybody. My voice has kind of gone up and down for practice 10. I go and I have a really good voice, and then it's gone, and I think I rally, and then now I'm kind of going downhill again. But we're 10 practices in. It's our guys have been really working hard, and like everybody at this point, you're excited, but there's a lot of opportunity to continue to get better. We were able to keep TJ Davis around. That was a big deal for us. Just a tremendous person, but an incredible football player. I've done this for 30 years. I've been at the highest level in college. I haven't seen many like him. He's really embraced the leadership role in the new era here and embraced our new offense. I think we've done a really good job of recruiting in-state in our first year. Got some really good young kids to build the program around. And then we've, I think, done a really nice job on getting length and speed and size. One kid, his name is Wayne Kirby from Pocatello, Idaho. He's 6'3", 330 nose guard. He was one of the top D linemen in the country, signed with Oregon out of high school. He played in Oregon at BYU, took some time off, and now he's back. I mean, he benches 500 pounds. He throws our young linemen around like ragdolls. So it's rough for them. They're be really big up front, which in this league you need to be able to do. And then we're really counting on some speed and athleticism of our guys. I really like our kicking game. I think we got some really good kickers, starting with Hunter Krause as a punter. But at the end of the day, it comes down to this, and I'm one of these people. I keep it, very up front. We haven't done anything. We haven't earned anything. We've got a lot of pats on the back, which we appreciate. This turnout is tremendous. Since I've been here, it's just been very, very rewarding to see the support that Nebraska Kearney has for all athletics. The community has been incredible. Obviously, I've been in the state, before, but I really like wearing blue, a lot better than red. And so it's great to be here. I got rid of all my red, it's gone. So I gave it all away. Probably about $30,000 worth of gear, probably. But listen, my family's very excited to be here. We're lucky we found a house in a cul-de-sac. I have a 3 and 4-year-old. Can you still hear me? Nope. I still can rally. My family's here. Boys will start school next week. My daughter's at Ohio State finishing up. So I'm a guy with a 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old, and a 21-year-old, and 2 golden retrievers. So I'm a big dog guy, and so we're just excited to be here, and everybody's been so welcoming. And we're excited to go on the road, against UCO. I've been in Oklahoma before. In that state for 9 years. I've been to UCO in the past, and I was the head coach of Southwest Oklahoma. And so we're looking forward to that. And then we got two in a row at home. Our home opener will be at 7 o'clock on that Saturday. I can't think if it's 7, 8, whatever that day is. And then we'll be rolling. But we're just going to take it one game at a time, because in this league, if you look ahead, you're going to be crying in the locker room. So we need to make sure that we just take it one game at a time. But we got a lot of work. So next Wednesday, the 23rd, at 7 o'clock at night, we'll have a scrimmage with referees. So you're welcome to come and check us out. We'll be under the lights. We're going to play a night game, the first game. So you're welcome to come out. We welcome you to do that. So that being said, I don't want to take any more of your time. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming the Held family and our new coaches that are here, and we're all fired up, and I know our players are excited. Here's the crazy thing, and I'll knock on wood on this, but we have 122 guys. We haven't had a guy quit yet, and I think that's a testament, hopefully, to our culture and how we treat people. And we got 10 more showing up on Monday, which when I did the original plan, I'm like, 130, it'll be 15 and quit, now we're at 130. So, which is a good thing, helps enrollment, which we need, and hopefully we can keep everybody, because we want to have a great program, a great foundation and stuff. So, any questions for me? Good. Thank you all. Appreciate it.